nothing but the truth. And if you don't like the truth, baby, this ain't the channel for, you know, the rest of you, okay? We're gonna see what the energy is like, what you need to know, not what you want to know. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right into it. See, I thought I grabbed a different deck and I didn't, so I guess this is something that Divine wants me to go over. I'll do this one first and make sure it's on my necks. Yep. Okay. 111 on the clock. 111 intuition. Also, I picked up on an ancestor. He was frustrated. Like when they were here, it's a male ancestor. A female hit them with a car. I don't know who that's for. But that could be significant to somebody. I'm gonna redo these. Okay, but this one did fall out. The dragonfly adaptability. Somebody you've been adapting to a lot of different shit. So it could be like different turmoil situations that's going on, or just different situations that's, I don't even know how I want to explain this. It's just different situations that you have to adapt to. It's like forced change. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Which is giving you no choice but to adapt. And or it's just like change, 555 energy, change and transformation energy, which is making you adapt. The dragonfly, and I also look at dragonflies like fairies. The dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. Then I say like that change, transformation energy. So you could be seeing 555. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life in order to bring about the happiness needed to reach your full potential. Approach things lightly. So yeah, it's more so like when you're going through a storm, you got to look at it from a light approach, or you will let it eat you up. And you'll just be sitting in doubt, shame, whatever emotion that you're feeling. You'll be sitting in that emotion. It'll consume you. So it's like, okay, I know I can't change these circumstances, but going forward, what could I do different? How could I move different? Type energy. What else? What other spirit animal for the collective today? Somebody could be dating. And I'm good. Oh, yeah, on the spot. What's up, Lizzie? What's the word, queen? Hi, Lizzie. Hey, I'm happy that you're here. What's up, beautiful? Hi, darling, and thank you. So, snake. Somebody, you could be dropping a lot of snakes in your life, but like I said, you could be seeing 555. That's that change, transformation as energy. Somebody here, and it's making you adapt. It's more so like, okay, things are around me changing, and is it changing for the best or the worst? And what am I going to adapt to? How am I going to adapt to this change? How can I better myself throughout this change instead of just playing slow, like trying to dim into crowds you don't belong in type shit? Where are you from? I'm from Chicago. What about you? Okay, passion, the dragon. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. This could be fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. How did it speak? I don't know what you mean. Hello from Italy. Hi, all the way in Italy. Mwah. India. Hey, I know that's right. Hi, all the way in India, Italy. Okay. Somebody here, you have a strong will. Like I said, it's like things changing around you, and it leaves you no choice but to change. And through it all, you stand tall and have the strong will. Now you're trolling. You can never touch me. You're trolling, darling. Hello from Switzerland. Hi, I love Chicago. I love it too. It's just another place to grow, you know. But yeah, I love this. Reaching out worldwide today, huh? And so somebody here, like, you have a strong will, and like through it all, you stand tall. That's this energy. We are the aliens. That's the catch. You're trolling. You would never touch me. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-care, self-control. So like that's emotional control, controlling yourself, like things that sent to kill, steal, and destroy. I don't even know what I was about to say, but things that sent to kill, steal, and destroy. It's more so like, okay, how can I control myself? How can I control my reaction? Like, if I give them the reaction they're looking for, what repercussions could I reap from this shit? Why are you so worried about me? Hi from Cali. Hi. Korea. Hi, you guys. You live in US. Yeah. Mommy. I am a mother. Did it. You're trolling. Like, I'm not even gonna entertain you. I ignore people like you. Um, and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Somebody here, you could be overly passionate about stuff and like you stand for some shit, and you could be standing for something and like it could get you in trouble or lead you in trouble, or like standing for the wrong principle, which can also put you in some shit. Like that, I get that from that too. So somebody here, you just really need to like evaluate your perspectives, and sometimes you got to know when to take a knee. That's this energy. You're so beautiful. Thank you, mamacita. Gracias. Okay. Cat independence, and that's also intuition. And 111 was on the clock. You are being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. So, somebody here, you got to also know how to have balance between, okay, this is my self-care time, this is my time alone, this is where I can think, and then this is where I'll more so invest into my family and hang out and kick it. Like, don't spend so much time trying to please other people that you lose yourself. Okay? This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. Yeah. It's more so like you can grow in silence. You can grow by yourself. All the negativity, I just bounce off of me back to you. Tenfold. With love, light, and healing energy. I don't even got time. A troll is a person that's insecure, so all they do is troll other people to make themselves feel secure. When you still feel shitty inside. What can I do? I'm not going to get on your level. I don't feel that way about myself. I'm from India. I love Beyonce songs. That's awesome. I don't really listen to Beyonce no more. Okay, transformation, snake. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transfer them into something bigger and better. Okay, changes. I'm not going to say that. Okay. Changes in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Yeah, somebody here, you're shedding like old patterns about yourself, shedding this old skin about yourself, so like you can transform into your higher self, who you're destined to be, what you're meant to do. What is old? Breathing. So yeah, this is like the catalyst to your growth. So it's like adapting to a bunch of shit, but it's also been, it's like a stepping stool for you to grow. I do, like, not necessarily. I just get the message, but like if they pop out, then I say them. No, I don't even know how that is. Thank you for the heart. Okay, so somebody here, you're learning to like manifest with pure intentions and also move forward with hope and knowing that it's gonna play out right. That it's gonna go right for you. That's for somebody. Do one more? Okay. One more spirit, animal spirit. Thank you. Tiger, patience. Blessings come with patience. You are being reminded that persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. So somebody here, you gotta just be persistent in what you do, and it can grow. But like you can't be consistent one moment, then not, then consistent, then not. You gotta be more persistent, okay? So you can attain where you want to go in life, or like attain your goals that you're trying to reach. And this don't even necessarily have to be business. This could be a personal goal for yourself. A love goal, whatever it is, whatever is something that you're manifesting. You're a Leo, okay? I'm happy. I said Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I said fire energy from the dragon passion. card. When I uploaded you, here it just go back, okay? You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges at divine time, and success is guaranteed. Somebody here, you're destined to win. You're destined to be successful, right? But you also need to trust and have faith. It's that walking in faith instead of sight energy. Like, I have faith that the universe got me. I'm going to walk in faith, not sight. Like, yeah, it's nice to see what you reap back, but how can you stand the trials and tribulations if you're not really walking in faith on what you want to do, or you don't believe in you, or you don't believe in what you believe in to, like, pull through for you? That's this energy. Thank you. I don't even know what you're talking about. Somebody feel foolish. That's a fact. You hear me, Glizzy? Man, I missed you, Glizzy. Yeah. Somebody feel foolish for running back to the same person and, like, look, my heart can't take no more because All I Have came on by J-Lo. She left her keys. She walked out. She, like, left the dude. And he was real cocky or some shit. And she, so it could be a breakup in the air, or this could just be somebody's story. Okay, but yeah, that's this energy though. Like, somebody, you just need to trust in divine timing and trust that everything is laying out. It's like building a solid foundation, so of course it's not gonna come quick. Everything is falling in order how it's supposed to, but it's like, okay, do I trust the path that I'm walking? Or is it, do I have to see the results of what I'm walking in order for me to trust in this path? That's this energy. Let me get some light tarot for y'all. Yeah, somebody's like, I can't keep running back to you, but wrap that shit up. Wrap this cycle up. I think she still run back to, I hear you, I have surrendered. So yeah, and just keep walking. Like, just because it don't happen when you want it to happen don't mean it ain't gonna happen, you know? Type energy. That's where the test is at. Like, so you gonna keep walking, or you gonna give up when you have your first hiccup, second hiccup, third hiccup, fourth hiccup? You gotta just keep walking and know that the divine has you. Okay? Let me see. Current energy for the galactic spirit. How I could advise them. All the things that we accept be the things that we regret. Somebody, are you accepting something you know you don't stand for? Or does you know go against everything you believe in? But because of who the person is, you want to accept that shit because it's like, I can give you the benefit of the doubt. They know not what they do. 14. I am now able to maintain a calm reaction under stressful events. Each day I feel closer to you and ready to start a healthy relationship. Okay, somebody here, this could be you and or you dealt with the individual like this, where like stressful situations would make them impulsive, or like they lose their chill. Somebody's learning how to, like, I say emotional control, learning how to control their emotions, so when something stressful does happen, or when pressure's applied underneath that ass, they can keep their calm through the storm. Damn, what? So that's for somebody here. It's like adding balance to a situation, or adding balance to a person's emotions inside. It's like a person can go from 0 to 100 quick, and they're learning how to be like, you know what? Didn't I just fucking say you don't want to do something in the moment, thinking from one principle, and then when you do it, and then the repercussions hit, it's like, damn, that principle was real life stupid as fuck. You know, that's this energy. Where it's like, instead of me constantly just reacting, everything don't deserve a reaction. Let me think this all the way through before I do go about a situation. Because I don't want the repercussions that could potentially come from what I'm doing. I feel grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happy times together and make love all night. Oh, this is in this deck? My bad, y'all. They call me Pastor Press. Somebody's just expressing more gratitude in their life. Somebody do want to spend some time with you. Like, they have a lot of memories where they were happy together with you, or this could be in a dynamic that a person is in right now. Neither one of us. And they want to make love on it. Somebody like freaking you. I really want to just look at the lyrics because YouTube be copyrighting me. Okay. I'm learning how to control my life from within and not with external acts and forces. I feel this is the only way I can be your match. Somebody sees how level-headed you are. Somebody here is very fucking level-headed, right? I have been a single father for 6 months, and it has been a journey. My mother hasn't been involved. It's been hard to get over that. I understand. Listen, like, you can't make a parent be a parent. I learned that firsthand. You know, only thing you can do is your part as a father, type shit. Like, and just like reassure to your daughter that you love her, and just be honest with your daughter so she don't grow up with mommy issues. And there's some things that's inevitable that you can't control. Because I've been there, and then my child father ended up dying. But once again, I couldn't make him be a father type energy. So I just did my part, you know. And then it gets to a point where it's like, if a person, you rather have a person not be absent than the person that's inconsistent. Because then it become a point where it's like, okay, I need to protect my child from you, from the heartbreak. Like, it's, you got to really sit back and reflect and think about what you want to do going forward, and if you need to protect your child's inner child, because I'm sure somebody in here has been that kid waiting by the window and the parent gives nothing but broken promises. That's ignorant. No. But you know what? Can't even be mad at you. Look at the society today. No, I'm not. Anyways, your daughter is 1 year old. Yeah, so she really don't even know her mom. But you know, babies start learning faces at like 4 to 5 months. I'm getting so cold at this shit, yo. All you can do is be a wonderful father, and then let's say you get like a stepmom in a picture. Make sure she feels the shoes of what you want your daughter exposed to. Make sure she sees what a healthy dynamic looks like. Some presence is better than none. I mean, every kid varies, you know. I guess it depends on what they're exposed to. Like I said, I'd rather no presence than you be inconsistent. Because you're going to get your daughter used to something and then it breaks their heart all over again. Or your son. It's going to keep breaking their heart. And then you're there to pick up the pieces. That's how I look at it. But hey, if that's you, that's you. Perfect timing. So I guess that it varies for each person, but that's how I look at that situation. Because I walked that storm and healed it. That life, and we teach them how to work through it. Hold on, y'all. Can't see anything. Okay, let me reply. That life, and we teach them how to work through it. I mean, the point of breaking generational curses is to stop the pattern overall and protect the child, inner child. So I see it from a broader point of view. That's like we teach them how to work through it. I seen it as better teach them when they're young than when they're older and harder to teach. Yeah, but what are you teaching them? You're teaching them further down the line when they get older is inconsistency is okay when they get in relationships and these different dynamics. Then you will have a kid that get in a relationship where a person's barely giving them 50%. But it's like, okay, well, mommy, daddy used to do this, so this is love. This is what love looks like. I feel like you have to protect your child and your child at all costs, because at the end of the day, what the kids want to learn during childhood is what they're going to take into adulthood and take into their relationships. So yeah, you can teach them different, but it's more so like you can talk all day, you can talk till your ears turn blue, but if I don't see you applying what you're telling me, it's not really credible. At least that's how I look at it, but I respect your perspective. Alright. So I don't know. I can see that from a different point of view. Me, I just rather not expose my kids to that until a person get their shit together, then come back around. Where you want to be consistent in your daughter life and you're showing up for your daughter or son, because you're not gonna break my child's inner child. The shit your child's gonna have to heal. I'm reading more about soft skills and emotions because I never had a connection like this, and I want to be your stable partner. Somebody's more so reading, could be getting readings in, or just reading more about like skills that can do, reading more into emotional abuse, emotional control and shit like that, so they can be more logical with their decisions. Yeah, I have a habit of deceiving, lying, and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that someone would like me for who I really am. Somebody is in this energy of like, they lie. They'll lie and lie and lie, like Pinocchio, like the nose get long type shit. And they more so put on a mask for the moment of who they not, to fit in to the crowd and society norms, because they feel like being their authentic self, a person wouldn't believe them for who they are. I mean, really like them. It's more so that energy of like, I'd rather follow behind society's trends because you won't accept me if I show you who I really am. That's this energy. Teaching them to hold no attachments to humans because nobody is guaranteed. Inner child is good when you're a child, but the more we protect it, then harder life hit when we get older. No, the reason why life is so hard now is because at a period of time your inner child wasn't protected, so a lot of things that you come across as a reflection, or it's just some things that you need to heal from childhood, right? So some people take more time to learn a lesson because they're more comfortable with it, because it's so familiar. Like, okay, this is homey. Like I can tolerate this. This is what I'm used to. This is the idea of love that I was taught, right? So that's why it can seem so hard. But the point of breaking generational curses is it stops with that person. You don't keep living on and doing the same, repeating the same patterns. So then when you get your child and your child, because like let's say a person goes through something traumatic, or they feel abandoned, or fucking harassed or bullying, say my name. As a child, when you get older, you come across these situations until you eventually heal it. Because you ever hear that saying, grown men and a little boy in a grown man body, is because wherever they got hurt, that's where they stopped healing, and that's where this brick wall came up, and they more so operate out of that inner child, that broken inner child energy. So the more you heal it, you passing on healed information to your child instead of passing down generational pain, generational trauma, misleading messages. So no, I don't. I believe like you're supposed to nourish your inner child no matter how old you are, because you can grow in age and not wisdom. I like the way you talk. You're well spoken. I just subscribed. Well, thank you, love. I appreciate it. Yeah, the devil. It's hard for me to face my pain, so I indulge in short-term pleasures or substances. I know it's not good for me, but I can't stop. Somebody does a lot of short-term pleasures, and like they indulge in a lot of shit to like block out the pain, block out the consequences, block out their actions thereof. But somebody can walk through pain, walk the storm, know the storm is level headed through the storm, can see above the storm. And somebody don't like pain, don't like storms, they don't like being held accountable. They don't like consequences, but dish out a lot of fuck shit. That's this energy. And then they know what they're doing is not good for them, but it's like it's the only thing that keeps them from seeing who they really are. That's their energy, acting like something that they're not for the public and for the people that they around. And then when they're alone and they by themselves, they have to indulge in something to forget about everything that they did to people. You done eating? That's this energy. Girl, you is playing. Let me make sure nothing is in the camera, y'all. So curious. Somebody is so curious or just easily distracted. Okay. The connection I have with you is so deep. Somebody has a connection with somebody. There's no denying that. It keep coming out. And profound on all possible levels: sexual, spiritual, emotional, and intellectual. I want to include you in my projects. I want to collaborate with you in a financial way. I can see us as a power couple. Somebody look at y'all like y'all could really be a power couple, but they have like addictions and a whole bunch of problems that they need to face. Like they need to learn these lessons so then they don't keep repeating the same patterns. That's this energy. Somebody looks at you like on the sexual level, you got it. On the spiritual level, you got it. Emotionally, you real level headed and you're real fucking emotionally intelligent. You're real smart. And then like, look, we could be a fucking power couple for real. Like the lovers, they look at you like a lover. Oh, you know, my daughter. So yeah. And they just want to collaborate with you for real. Like maybe somebody here is an entrepreneur, or somebody that they're looking at is an entrepreneur. That's this energy is giving me. My heart was already broken when we met, so every small gesture from you can trigger pain that feels 10 times worse than normal. Somebody, when you were in a relationship with them, right? Somebody did them dirty way before your ass came around. So it was like somebody was in that energy of breaking the person, and somebody was in the energy of trying to fix a person, heal a person type energy. Like, and little shit you do would trigger the fuck out of them, and then they could blow that shit out of proportion because it was so familiar to them. Like they really blow that shit up. Like it ain't even gotta look like it could not be what it seems like. It's that energy of like looks can be deceiving, like two different principles completely misunderstanding. It's that energy. We're gonna take you back. Somebody don't want you to take your love away from them. I come from a broken home, a single mother, never thought this would be my life as a single father. I held a grudge against my father. I don't want my daughter to be the same way. I completely understand, you know. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Like, I think the point of life is to forgive, you know, and like, I didn't see my life as me being a single parent and my child father dying. Like, hell no, I didn't think I was prepared for this, but then it was like, shit, you was already here, and it was like, it wasn't even here, you know? Um, but the point of you doing this is so you can walk that storm firsthand and you know how it feels, and you can heal these different aspects of what you went through during childhood, you know? Especially you being on the other side of things, you're finally seeing how it is to be a single mother slash father in that position, like seeing what your mom went through, potentially what your dad went through, you know. So I feel like everything that we go through is a part of our healing journey and what we seen growing up. And we don't ever shit trust. I'm like, shit, I want to be married. People trap people with babies. Like that shit is so real, you know. Like I feel like only thing that you can do from this situation is just be real with your daughter. Like, especially when she start asking more questions, like, you ain't got to necessarily, you can tell her, like, you just forgive, like, you ain't got to hold no grudge, but you deserve to know the truth. Because you don't want her growing up to resent you because you weren't honest with her and when she starts to see the truth herself. The generational curses gets cut off with knowledge and understanding. As a culture, misinformation and withholding information is what built a lot of our curses. Yeah, that sweeping shit under the rug. I think of the saying, once I become a man. That's true. Like, when you sweep a whole bunch of shit under the rug, it become a generational curse. It's like shit molestations in a home, and they more so sweeping under the rug instead of confronting the person or like a pervert around a kid. Well, why are you wearing the shorts around this pervert? What the fuck you mean? Like, why is this pervert looking at you wearing shorts? It's that energy. And yes, that can stems from a lot of generational curses, yes, but I also think like a lot of generational curses is staying in situations that's toxic, knowing that you're only breaking the home and your kid is going to do what they see. And like with the man, that's the daughter's first love, and with the woman, that's the man's first love. So if the woman breaks the man's heart or the dad breaks the daughter's heart, that's the first man to ever break the kid's heart. So when they get older, they unconsciously chase behind people that's going to break their heart consistently. Because that's what love looks like. That's what love feels like. That's what I was taught love was. So I feel like teaching your daughter self-love, principles, morals, boundaries, worth while they're young. Like, you can teach that shit while they're young. Because when they get older, like you said, it's very hard to teach. And then they're going to be trying to find their worth through people and constantly getting their heart broken and stepped on. I put away them childish toys. Yeah, it's a lot of misinformation, but then you gotta also think like that worked for them in that moment. Like it's a lot of kids raising kids type energy, or adults raising kids with a kid mentality. It's like if you do no healing work, you're gonna pass down the information that you got growing up, and that's where the misinformation comes from. Withholding information is usually like people don't want to see you grow past them, so they'll lead you astray because they don't want to see you grow past them or they see your potential. No, that's not true. The thing is, the inner child was neglected. So the more you get older, right, you're gonna operate out of that broken inner child uncautiously. So even if you sweep it away, act like it never happened, you have defense mechanisms that you picked up to protect your inner child. So once triggered, or once you come across a situation that's similar, or just in your everyday life, you're gonna uncautiously operate out of that defense mechanism to protect your inner child all over again. That's the problem. Everybody pushed the past away. It's more so like you don't pay attention to history. It repeats itself. You can't neglect your inner child. You have to actually do the work, heal your inner child, so then you're passing on healed information. But when you sweep it away, all you're doing is teaching yourself and any generation behind you is to repress your pain. Repress pain, don't feel your emotions, and you need to feel it to heal it. So the more I repress my emotions, the more I'm going to operate out of brokenness. Because I never really forgave, I just repressed and moved on. I understand you. I really stand on business about my daughter. Hell yeah, stand on business about your daughter. I don't care who you gotta let. Listen, my daughter gonna know to go where she celebrated, not tolerated. My daughter gonna know to go where she love. If you're not comfortable, we finna leave. I don't give a fuck who it is. Uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa. You gotta stand on your morals and principles and values because you advocate for your daughter in this moment. Your daughter don't really have a voice. She's 1 year old. So you advocating for what's best for your daughter. Ow. Girl, don't stop. So if you know how something made you feel or your inner child feel, don't take your daughter down that same ass road. You know, that's a fact. You hear me, Glizzy? You hear me? I fucking love me some Glizzy. I'm learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. It's nice to stop working for a while and just enjoy being somebody. It's that energy like a hamster wheel. You know how the hamster wheel, they keep fucking running, keep running, and keep running, and keep running. And you never really got a place for you. Somebody's learning how to just live in the moment and value themselves, stand on their morals, stand on their principles, stand on their values, understand what your morals, principles, and values are, understanding, okay, I don't like this, okay, I do like this. Somebody's just learning how to take better care of themselves. Oh, here you go, right here. I have a lot of respect for the elderly, and I follow their advice without questioning. I also follow tradition even if it's outdated. Yeah, it's more so that energy of like, you can see an elder and you feel like they automatically wise, but it's not like this person don't pick the mind and see where a person's mentality is really at, see where their head is at, see like somebody feels like the elder is always white, no question about it. You should always listen to your elders. Um, when some elders are misleading people, I didn't see elders putting kids on blocks. I didn't see elders passing down the wrong information. Elders that used to be hoes back in their day telling the youth to do the exact same. You're only young once. Enjoy your young days, because then when you get what? Why would you lead this kid down that path knowing where it got you? That's this energy. So somebody, it could be an outdated way of thinking. Somebody's a traditional individual and they also believe that you should respect your elders regardless if they're respectful or disrespectful, that they're automatically wise. And it's like, get your own mind, get your own perspective. That's this energy, instead of just going off of what the elder is teaching you to go off of, because they continually just be misleading you. Like, it's the energy I was just talking about, where it's like, just because they elderly don't mean that they necessarily did the work to better themselves. So I wouldn't just follow everything that I'm told. Like, I'm open to hear point of views, but that don't mean you're gonna make my mentality for me. So when I say let go, I mean acknowledge, learn, and move on. Not make it your identity. Oh, absolutely. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's technically a part of you. Like, a lot of the shit that people go through is a part of them. Like, regardless of if you healed it or not, you're gonna get wiser from it and move forward. But that's still a part of you. That's a part of your testimony. That's a part of your trials and tribulations, you know? Because you forgot to forgive. You need to forgive too. Like, just because you acknowledge and you move on and you try to not make that a part of you, forgiveness is a very important factor, because I can move on and still be angry. And forgiveness is like, I don't forgive you, and then you can go on and live your life, right? But internally, it's like I drunk some fucking poison and I was just hoping that your ass dropped in instead of me. But I'm killing me inside. That's what forgiveness is. So, like, it's a part of you. It's a part of your identity. That's what I'm trying to say. It's gonna make you who you are. You're gonna help somebody else that day. I mean, through your storm. Like, shit, and the more you heal it, you can talk about that shit without being triggered. You can bump into that storm. You can help somebody else through that storm. Like, shit, that's a part of who you'll be. I was betrayed so many times in the past that I prefer to end things before they even start, to avoid that type of pain again. Somebody just been betrayed and betrayed and betrayed, right? So, like, shit, before it leads to anything serious for real, or if they feel themselves falling for you, catching any lick of feelings for you, yeah, they'd rather just dead that shit before we go there. Or it's like hurt you before you hurt me type energy. You're kicking me. That's this energy. Or somebody could have, you know what, that's about an elder thing. Somebody could have had an elder, right, that genuinely gave misleading as advice, right? And it tells them, like, shit, if you got played this many times, then why would you trust again? Or, like, it's that Papa was a Rolling Stone ass energy, where you teach your kid to be a player instead of learning your fucking lessons. And it's more so passing down broken information to a kid consistently, and it's just going through generation after generation after generation. Get over it. What are you talking about? That's this energy. Okay, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown. For the first time in my life, I allow myself to have faith and trust in divine or God. Life moves on. You should too. F this woke bullshit. I mean, if you feel that way, why are you still here? And life doesn't just move on. You have to genuinely walk through the storm. That's the problem, and that's why you're so bitter about people waking up. The problem is you just keep moving on. You're sitting on a lot of hurt. That is the problem. But hey, you know it all, right? Anyways, I'm becoming more curious about you and who you really are, but also I feel inspired to learn new skills and read more books. Yeah, somebody could be watching you type shit, like, and they're like, the more you work on yourself and the more you heal, the more curious they are about you as an individual. Or just like somebody's just getting a better sense of their self and really getting to know themselves, and it just gets them inspired and makes them want to read and just like expand their knowledge, expand their horizons, like on a lot of different things, their perspectives. What is wrong with the energy tonight? I don't know what this is. I don't really like it. Okay, I see what the problem is. I got you. There's too many, but I'll do the ones that did fall out. There, the Emperor. Somebody got betrayed. Seth, you cool because just hang it up. Yeah, I don't know where they came from. Oh, y'all, I just thought about something a couple days ago, right? A generational curse I learned, especially for females and males, right, is like, you know how you coming up in elementary school, right, and they tell you, oh, if that person's being mean to you, they like you, right? Just hang with me, hang with me. So when you get older, you deal with emotionally abusive people. You deal with people that's putting you down. Oh, that boy's putting his hands on you, or that girl's putting her hands on you on the playground. She just likes you, that's why, right? And then when you get older, you get in these abusive relationships. But it all stemmed from that one fucking teacher, like, do you hear this shit, yo? I realized like that's a misteaching that we taught, and then you get older and the person being nice to you, you overlook that and go to the person being mean to you because you feel like, oh, that person likes me or this person loves me because they're treating me this way. It's the emotional abuse, like, okay, you're giving me this emotional reaction showing that you cared. Mm-hmm. Except, listen, I'm just here to. I like this song, y'all. I fuck with it. Three. She in the mid five. And you better look fucking good when you do it. Okay. You can look it up. It's called Cash Commandments with a K. What? Don't be rude to Glizzy. That is family. Steph, just sit here and learn, please. Like, the way you came in was just completely incorrect and, like, inappropriate. No, I'm just here to teach. I'm just here to spark enlightenment in people when I don't like people being mean. Like, I don't like bully energy. I was speaking in personal perspective. My inner child was so misled this year. I've been undo all my learned ideas. It's more so the energy of like you're doing a lot of unlearning to relearn. You know, like, and when you realize your inner child was misled this year, imagine how many years of childhood you were misled that you have to unbox and heal. Forgive me, Queen. Thank you so much. I hear you, cuz. Just be cool. Yeah, we family. Like, we family. Like, the more you time into my lives, you'll see everybody in the comments really get along. You get some trolls that come up in here and then collectively getting on their ass, you know. But We supposed to be family, that love and feeling. So thank you for your apology. I accept it. I'm teasing. There's a difference. Can I ask where you from? I'm from South Carolina. I'm from Chicago. You want a reading? Yeah, you can. But one thing I will tell you is that rejection wound instills for childhood. What parent rejected you growing up? Or rejected how you felt? Abandoned you? It stems from childhood, and you got to do the reason why it's triggering you in this now moment is because you got to really dive into your childhood of where you felt the most rejected, and were you let down in this moment of rejection. But yeah, you can talk to me. Both of them. Both of what? Oh, y'all want readings? I'm so confused. Oh, that's you. Mom chose drugs over me. Dad went to jail. I want him to die over OD in jail. Oh, I know this storm firsthand, not with my parents, but more so with who I had a kid with, right? And I didn't really understand addiction, so this might actually touch you, right? So like, I thought you give addiction tough love, right? First you start with love and you try to help them, you try to change them, then you realize like they're going to do anything to feed that high, right? And so then you give it tough love, like, you know what, okay, I'm gonna give you tough love, so then you fix yourself, right? But then you realize like, okay, you're gonna do anything to feed this addiction. So then it put me in a position where it's like, okay, I need to protect my inner child, my child's inner child, because I don't want her exposed to drugs. I don't want her to think this is cool because she see daddy doing it, right? And then he OD'd. I did my pregnancy journeys by myself from when I was 2 months, and she's 5 months now. And he was just popping in, popping out one day out of a month. Then he stopped showing up for like 2 months, and he OD'd. And the shit hit me so hard, yo. And then like I started to actually understand what addiction was and how it was like and how you're supposed to come at addiction. But it was too late type energy. So like you're holding on to a lot of anger, and like you gotta just forgive your parents, because I did realize like with addiction they're gonna go run in packs with people that got it. They're gonna abandon all responsibilities, because that's what that high do. It makes you not give a fuck. It makes you not feel any of your problems in the moment. And I didn't understand that. I'm like, no, I'm gonna protect my child from an inconsistent parent. And that's why I teach that, like, protect your child from an inconsistent parent. Yes, because you never know what the inconsistent parent can expose them to while they are around them. And then you're going to be trying to unteach something, or you're trying to teach your child one thing and they're teaching your child another thing. So my thing for you right now is practicing forgiveness. I got 3 kids. I'm young. Baby mama cheated. Forgiveness. And your baby mama cheated. She don't know herself. People cheat when they don't know themselves. If I don't know myself, I don't know what I want. So I'm going to sneak, creep, and cheat. But if I know myself, I can be like, look, I like mono or I like poly. Oh, we don't want the same thing. Let's not even waste each other's time. You know, it's a lack of self-love, a lack of self-value, self-worth, a lack of knowing self. So, like, it really just, I get this energy of, like, holding on to so much pain, but never really forgiving or releasing it. It's just more so like, okay, you did this, you did that, you did this, and you need to take power over your own life. That's this energy. You ain't got to delete it. Listen, nobody here is to judge you, okay? Now I'm here without the only family I have that I created. She wanted to be a whore instead and wasn't ready to settle down. You know, and you know what that could have taught you? I need to get to know who I'm laying down with. I didn't know my child father was addicted to drugs until I was pregnant. Somebody want to make love to somebody right now. It's been so long since they seen you, touched you, anything, okay? And it's more so the energy of like, okay, I cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. I can't make you do what I want you to do. So it's like, instead of looking at it from like that point of view, more so look at it like, okay, how can I grow from this shit? What can I learn from this shit so I don't bump into the same motherfucker in a different body? Why do I chase behind? Was I exposed to this shit growing up? Did I see my parents cheating on each other and just sweeping shit under the rug? Like, really dive into your childhood and see where this exposure was, where you got this exposure from. But I'm proud of you for walking away with you and your kids. You know, and like, I don't really know the co-parenting situation. Damn, that's some true shit. I'm just here to teach, okay? That's all. I don't mislead nobody, and I just want everybody to heal the right way, you know? But like, that's really what it breaks down to. But I am proud of you. Like, it's hard to walk away from some shit that you know is no longer serving your highest good, and that's for your self-love. You want me? You want my attention? Yeah. 'Cause you are my only lover. So like, yeah, just like see where it came from for real. So then you can dive into. I'm about to go in a little bit, y'all. My daughter want me. So you can dive into your healing work, okay? And you know where, okay, this is where the brokenness stemmed from. So this is where I need to aim my healing at. So I don't keep bumping into the same demon in a different body. Alright? Sometimes we just gotta take control of our own fucking destiny and be like, you know what, damn, like, I did give you the benefit of the doubt when my intuition was telling me, hell no, don't do that. You know? Damn, my intuition did tell me your ass was cheating, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I didn't think you was capable of doing that shit. Like, what lesson could you learn out of this? How long have you been reading cards? 3 years. And how long have you been on this journey? About 4 years. I didn't jump off the porch and start reading cards. Like, I was doing spirit animals at first and just healing, and then yeah, I ended up starting to read. Have you always been this intellect? No. I bumped my head so fucking much and had to heal so much that I got to this point. Like, I made healing worksheets for my daughter and shit for my collective. But hell no, like, I started off as a karmic. I started off very low vibrational. I started off not knowing my worth. I didn't went through the most shit so I can teach it, you know, like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, sometimes that shit be feeling like my fucking world crumbling. I'm like, damn, what can I learn from this fuck shit? Like, damn, like, why did I do this stupid shit? Why did I choose this stupid shit? You feel me? Like, but I be feeling a lot of shit, like a lot of pain. But I be having to transmute that shit to light so I can teach y'all. Because I don't want to mislead y'all. I don't know where to start. Mental and physical abuse, mother who is trauma bonded, father unguided, hypersexual active, or my incest molestation from 4 to 5, 12 to 13. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was molested before, but to know that you were like molded growing up and molested growing up, that can really play a part in your psyche and how you operate as an adult. It's more so that energy of like where you'll get a person that is loyal to one person no matter how toxic, and you go back and freak on this individual. You get a person that more so freak on multiple people because of a rape wound, and then you get the people that turn gay, you know. And like I feel like you guys were failed as inner childs. Like, your parents' jobs was to protect y'all inner child, and they failed y'all, you know. And now it's up to y'all to do the healing work, and that's the sad part about it. Physically abused mother, you was exposed to way too much. Like, your mom, I feel like you would have turned out, you would have had more respect for her, and or you just would have like had a different view of the world if she would have chose herself and walked away. I went through abuse when I was pregnant, and it took one time for a motherfucker to put their hands on me and I was out the door. Like, fuck this shit, I'm cool. You know, like, my biggest thing was I'm going to teach my daughter how to love herself. I don't want her walking this path and thinking this shit is love. It's toxic as fuck. You know, like, and then with your dad, let me see what else you said, father unguided. It just seemed like his environment made him, he more so consumed in his environment instead of standing against it. He more so allowed his influences to dictate where he was going in his mentality instead of standing for a broader principle, leading by example for his kids, you know. And like, it's an unfortunate situation, yes, but that means y'all success stories, I'm hearing y'all stories, gonna be a motherfucker. You hear me? Like, you're gonna make it out, and you're gonna remember all the shit that you've been through that made you the person that you are in this current moment. Especially when that success hit, since you're gonna remember all the heartache and pain, but you just gotta go through that. You gotta get through that tunnel. You gotta get through that healing. You gotta go through that darkness to get that light. I want to be a daddy. Be very careful with who you have a kid with. Make sure you're in the right mentality. Make sure you're emotionally there. Make sure I have so much advice when it comes to new parents and shit like that I wish I would have knew. Little one, making sure she heard tonight. You hear me? You know, I'm not even pulling cards no more. Like, should I be having to make, oh, you talking about my daughter? Oh yeah, she speaks, she be talking, she a real happy baby. Like, I don't let her watch scary movies, none of that shit. Like, I don't want her exposed to a lot of shit. I'm gonna protect her inner child at all costs. Not at all costs, you know. I ain't really gotta do shit, but like, I'm gonna make sure she can live her inner child how long she wanna live it. She filed child support while she was still here after 4 years of supporting her and 3 kids. Do you have proof of this? Because you could take her ass to court. See, with my child father, my situation was different. I wanted him to get on his feet. I wanted him to better himself so he could be a good father. So everybody was telling me file child support, but I didn't. I just wanted him to worry about himself. She was always good. She was always taken care of. So, like, I was more so a product of child support growing up. And I seen how it can destroy families. And I seen how, like, it could just make people so bitter. And I didn't want to be in that. Like, especially if I want to keep a motherfucker away from me, child support is not the way to go. She did call the cops and threw bogus charges on me so she can get state funding to gov housing. Wow. Okay, do you have rights over your kids? Are you a full, are you what am I trying to fucking say? Are you the custodial parent, or like, what is the what is the agreement on the kids? On y'all kids? Like, I think you should get full custody. You don't want your kids getting narcissistic tendencies and doing things like that and putting people in jail for no reason because they cheated and they want to avoid accountability. My dream is to change diapers and be a daddy. I understand that, but don't be so in a rush to be a daddy that you don't see who you lay down with and have a kid with. That's all I'm saying. Choose very wisely. Don't you think both parental figures is important? Mother can play the father and father can't play the mother. Oh, mother can't play the father, father can't play the mother. There are roles. 3 generations ago, that concept was very strong. I feel like yes, but you're better off. The point of the masculine and the feminine energy is yin yang, right? You're supposed to tap into your logical and your emotional, right? So when you have that balance of energy, I feel like yes, you can actually raise a kid better alone in a healed home than having. Why are you fussing? What's wrong? What's wrong? You pulling my hair? I feel like yeah, you can do that, but I'd rather have one healed parent than a broken parent in a home. And you're doing damage. You trying to teach your kid what a healthy home looks like, and this person's more so teaching your kid what an unhealthy home looks like. So I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of non-healing in the community, which is also playing a role in why the generations after generations after generations are so fucked up. And why they more so either overly emotional or overly logical and lack emotion. Can I get my hair back? Hey, baby girl. No. 50-50, she gets 35% of my income. I see them 50% of the week. Ooh. Damn. I would say if you got proof of her lying on you, is there like a protective order? My kids love grabbing her hair too. Man, she got fast ass hands, y'all. If you got proof that she filed for child support while she was with you, right? I would take her ass back to court. If you got proof that you didn't put your hands on that woman, I would take her ass back to court. Because you gotta understand, that's on your record still. Okay, that's why I say inner child should let go, because I enjoyed my childhood and low-key missed it as I got older. But them was all demons I let in. I'm trying to break the bond. I fast from meat, sex, and porn. That's good. You're fasting from that, but you ought to also fast from the demons that you did let in, because you could be operating out of that energy and not realize. And I was finna say something, but I just fucking lost it. And the only reason you let them demons in because you were exposed to them demons from the get-go. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you have to go back and dive into childhood. Like, it's no, you can't jump over the tunnel, go around it. You gotta go through it. Just like, because it's like, okay, yeah, I fasted this aspect of my life, but I'm not unboxing that trauma. And then I'm not even able to identify, is this a trauma bond or is this real love? That's what that healing is. You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this is a fucking trauma bond, but I got this trauma bond due to my childhood because my parent will love bomb me. You will beat my ass today and then be buying me hella gifts tomorrow and say, oh, I love you, but you're love bombing me. So then when I get older and get a girlfriend, I can have an emotionally abusive girlfriend or a physically abusive girlfriend, right? And then you know what I like, you love bomb me all back again. You're gonna give me the love languages that I like, and then I'm back in that fucking cycle and repeat. So you have to go through these storms. Like, that's mandatory. Yeah, there is one. Good. Like, keep all your evidence, keep everything, and like I would take her back to court. I mean, especially I feel like child support is for fathers that's not active. Like, I don't feel like you. Excuse you. Excuse you. I got good luck. Okay. Yeah, 3 sneezes is good luck. 2 sneezes is somebody's talking bad about you, and 1 sneeze is somebody talking good about you. Okay. I was finna fucking say something. Somebody's forgetful or something. I don't know. I would just take it back to court. It'll come back to me if spirit want me to say it. Listen to this. I'm sorry, I'm spamming. And yes, my little bro was here as a witness. That's good. At least you got a witness, but the only thing about your witness is it's too close in the home. It'll be like family court situation, but it'll more so be like they're too close to you. I can't really explain what I'm trying to fucking say. I like you. You seem like a prize. You seem like a very strong woman. I like the way you talk. Keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. I'm locked in. Well, thank you, Zachary. I got out the movement. The court order protection was over. She invited me over to her new place, which the gov pays for, to do the dirty for the next 3 days. Then went and filed for a new one to keep. Stop letting her bring you back in, and you know she's there to kill, steal, and destroy. It's 7 p.m. 5. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no man, and ain't got me. Okay, that's on the TV. Okay, if I already know what you about, right? Stop setting yourself. You're walking through the back door. You're setting yourself up. I would stop coming around her knowing she got the energy. Like, and when you go to court, ask them, is there a place that you guys can publicly exchange at? Like, can we exchange in the government building? Don't let her use you for your ding-a-ling, and then next thing you know, she's setting you up again. Fuck no. This is when you gotta think, damn, am I worth constantly getting set up? Damn, is this coochie worth going to jail over? Is it worth dying over? No. It's a lot of coochies out there. Okay. You gotta just, it's something that you need to heal, where you're used to people constantly. It's the energy of like a parent can whoop your ass, right? You're not able to have no type of feeling, right? So then they tell you to do something and you just do it. You jump and do it, and it's like, damn, you got people pleasing mechanisms. I don't look at it like that. Government assistance is more so a stepping stool to become successful. Now, some people, everybody's story is different. Everybody's situation is different. I don't think everybody that's on government assistance is a victim necessarily. I think it's just a stepping stool to get to where you're going. That's how I look at it. Damn, this is real love. I'm your man and you ready for a real man. I'm weak. There's no child support. I'm spending $280 a week willingly. Good. I mean, if you taking care of your kids, that's why I said child support is more so for men that's not active and they just threw their responsibility away. not men that's involved in their kids' life, but I'm glad you're not on child support. That's your baby. I'll take care of both of y'all. I don't even know y'all. I don't just let anybody around my baby. That's why fasting from the things that feeds on them. Yeah, you have to fast from that, but that's why the meat. I'm proud of you. You fasting from meat, porn, but you gotta also fast from you gotta also dive into your emotional side, because you can have a brick wall in a dynamic, but it's all because of trauma from the past. But you don't see your emotions blocked off. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care of your little one. Good night. Have a great night. Unless you scam and throw bogus charges on a real big D man to be a slut. No, it's just you gotta identify, why did you attract this type of person, or what is this person showing you that you need to heal? What did y'all get drawn into each other at? What attracted you to this person? Why did you keep dealing with this person? What is she reflecting back that's broken in you? That's what it is. Like, it was addiction, sex addiction, and you have a drug addiction. Where did we attract each other in? So what do I need to check in myself? What do I need to heal? But then, like, I'm off to a light. Light loves dark. I mean, dark loves the light, too. So, I don't know. You got to just see, is this something I grew from? Is this a reflection of something I need to heal? Or is this a reflection of me? I ain't even that type. I ain't even that type, okay? I ain't no tricking. I ain't looking for no sugar daddy. What you gotta know? Do you need some money for some nails? No, I don't do my nails, but you can donate to my channel. We met at work, and she cheated on her girlfriend, and this dude made her straight. How you get her is how you lose her. That's how you got her, and that's how you lost her. If she's willing to cheat with somebody that she's with, that she owes loyalty to, once you got her, she was willing to do the same to you. But y'all, I'm finna go. My daughter really want my attention. I love y'all. I'll put all my information in the description box, okay? If you want to donate to my channel, my cash app will be in the description box. If you want to book a reading, my business card will be in the description box as well. And if you want to become a Temu affiliate, my link and the code will be in the description box, okay? I love you all. I can't do my spiritual gang sign with you right now. So spiritual gang, love, namaste. And you know I'm about this bitch. She learned how to blow bubbles, and she been doing it every day. Love, Lizzie, love. Good night, Lizzie. See, I love the love. That makes me so happy. Great night, Lizzie. Great night, Seth. Hope you took notes. You know the vibes. I'm gonna upload it so you can always come back and review it, okay? But yeah, I think I'm forgetting something, but it'll come to me eventually. Seth been here, cuz. Yes. It's cool. I love returning viewers too. Are you done? How you wake up? You was supposed to be asleep. Handle your business, queen. Great night. Great night, you guys. This is all love. I'm finna get up out of here. Get y'all some rest. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Turn your post notifications on so you know when I'm live. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm about this bitch. Okay? I love y'all. Mwah. I say namaste. Oh, one more thing. I call back my energy, my power, and I return yours back to you all, okay? Great night, king. Great night, my goddesses. I love y'all. I'm out now for good.